You love pizza.
It's my favorite guilty pleasure.
We investigate fast food pizza from America's biggest pizza chains.
It's 50% saturated fat, which has been linked to heart disease and kidney disease. Some of these ingredients are actually illegal in other countries.
Plus, 10-day belly slim down.
Here's how easy this is.
It's a rapid plan that will flatten and de-bloat your midsection, but there's a secret you have.
Secret weapon.
Coming up next.
Are you ready to save some lives today? I love you, Dr. Oz.
Pizza, it's everybody's favorite food. Oh, I love the smell. But over the years, pizza's gotten cheaper, faster, and even more accessible. Now check this out. It's an ad that says, buy one pizza and get two free. Not one, get two free. I mean, it's so easy to order too. You just ask Alexa and a pizza arrives at your door. And check this out. You can even order pizza right from the new smart sneakers they're making. You just push a button on your show and there it is. The pizza arrives at your door. But have we traded in the health of pizza for a faster, cheaper pie? Today we investigate fast food pizza from America's biggest pizza chains. And I brought in the big guns. Larry Olmsted is here, author of Real Food, Fake Food, which just came out in paperback. So Larry, how are we making this wonderful food so inexpensive and so fast?
Well, cheap is right. I mean, you see these commercials, 2 pizzas for $5.99, right? And Dr. Oz, I mean, how can you make it that cheap? There's only one way, which is to start with extremely low quality ingredients. But it might be expensive for our health.
So it looks so beautiful on the outside, but let's deconstruct pizza. We'll start with the crust, the part that so many of us adore. And show me, if you have a high quality crust, what should be in the pizza?
Sure, it's really simple. If I was making pizza, there's really just 3 key ingredients, which are water, flour, and yeast. And then sometimes we use some extra virgin olive oil and salt for flavor, and you'll have a wonderful pizza.
Unfortunately, in your investigation, you looked into what we actually usually get when we order one of these fast pizzas. And these fast food pizza chains, you know, they're making some changes, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But generally speaking, what's in their pizza dough? It's
really mind-boggling when you take a look. As you can see, there's a lot more than the 3 ingredients you need to make pizza right here. And some of these are particularly disturbing to me, like palm oil. It's 50% saturated fat, which, as you know, has been linked to heart disease and kidney disease. And then there's this whole category people don't really know about, which is called dough conditioners. For example, this L-cysteine. Cysteine, it's a non-essential synthetic amino acid widely used in commercial baking to improve flavor and commonly derived from duck feathers. Duck feathers? Not something I expect in my pizza. I mean, talk about your stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust, terrible. It's a punster. I gotta say, I've looked into all these ingredients, and I'm not worried about the junk that you see in front of you because it's not dangerous. But you got a combination instead of salt, fat, and sugar, which makes it really easy to overeat those tasty slices. You're not getting much nutrient for it. But you have a trick that you say we can use to hack this process. How do we get the right kind of dough for the pizzas that we adore? And you talked about it in your book, Real Food, Fake Food.
You know, I mean, what I recommend, and not just for pizza, but for most foods, is make it yourself. A lot of supermarkets sell fresh dough that you can just buy, take home, spread. Then you control the toppings, real cheese, real vegetables, whatever you want. And when you make that pizza, you just spread it out, top it, cook it. It'll be faster than using Alexa.
I wish you could all faster. If you can feel this, you just appreciate the sensuality of this because you can do it with everybody in the family. All right, now that's the crust. Let's talk about the cheese. This is another area we fall short sometimes. What is the problem with the cheese on pizza?
Oh, there's a couple of problems. I mean, this is this, kind of good-looking mound of fresh grated cheese that you see in the commercials, but they're getting it frozen. It doesn't really look like this. And that's, to me, not the big problem. The bigger problem is what might be lurking inside this. So if we take a look at this pile of cheese here, I'll spread it out. This is cellulose. It's ground fiber made from plant products. It's gotten a really bad rap in the media with cheesemakers. It's been referred to as sawdust and wood pulp. And just to be clear, you're not going to see this like this in your pizza. This is, for illustration. And the FDA has approved this product for use. It's supposed to be an anti-clumping agent to keep the cheese from solidifying it, but the cheesemakers have been shown to use 2, 3, 4 times as much as they need. Plus, it keeps the cheese from melting as well. And while it's, not going to kill you, I'd rather not eat it.
Yeah. I'm all these things. I'm not worried about the danger to your health specifically, directly from these things. I'm worried about changing the natural mozzarella cheese, which is not supposed to have that many additives. So how do you tell if the cheese that you have is the right kind of cheese? When you're eating that beautiful pizza, you're just about to bite into it. How do you know if you got the good cheese or the bad cheese?
Cheese is really straightforward. It's milk, rennet, salt, maybe enzymes.
Right.
If you see cellulose, if you see preservatives, if you see laboratory words that you can't even pronounce, put that cheese back. It's one of these cases where less is more, and it's just a classic example. Simple equals superior when it comes to cheese.
All right, so we got the crust, we got the cheese, now it's time for the toppings. And we have a special delivery from a guest. Who is it? Come on out, Rocco Dispirito!
Dr. Oz, I brought a pizza.
I love the way you power through that door.
What's going on, guys?
So, you love pizza.
I love
You're
pizza.
Italian.
It's my favorite go-to guilty pleasure.
So you just heard us talking with Larry a little bit about the problem with pizza in America. What's the problem with fast food pizza?
It's so painful to listen to all this, the truth about pizza. The problem with pizza is they've taken a wonderful Italian dish that I grew up on, that my mom made for me 2-3 times a week, and turned it into really commercial garbage.
All right, so what kind of pizza did you bring us here?
This is a plain pizza. Typically people want toppings on their pizza. Should we ask the audience what they'd like?
Yeah, what do you guys want?
All right, audience, toppings? What? Bacon, pepperoni, sausage. What did you say, sausage and peppers? Basically, everyone loves a meat lover's pizza.
All right, so let's give people what you want. You all want meat lovers?
Let's show them what's in there.
Here we are. I got all the ingredients here. Here you are.
Have a little look-see.
Dig in. Woo! What do you got, guys? So we've got noses.
Yeah, so this is the snout of a pig. This is the hoof of a pig. This is actually a pig's foot.
Yeah.
This is unknown pieces of meat that are used as filler. This is chicken filler. This is skin and or other unknown face parts.
Other herbs and coloring.
Lots of artificial colors, lots of nitrites. This is basically the processed meat they're talking about when they talk about how processed meat can give you cancer. This is the one. This is the stuff they're talking about.
Yeah. Now, again, I'm not accusing the toppings of pizza of causing major health issues, but when you order the meaty toppings, you're getting more of this than you think.
Yeah.
So I got to say, in fairness to the big chains that are out there, they have heard you complain because we have talked about this before. And so they're actually changing up what they're doing. Some good news here.
Yes, so there are definitely chains out there who are trying to be more responsible. In fact, one very large chain has decided to not use these types of fillers and lower quality meats. And they're spending an extra $100 million a year on ingredients to improve the quality of the meats. It's still cured meat, but that's good news to me.
So here's the deal, guys. There's a whole trend now in whole wheat and veggie pizzas with fast food companies.
Yes.
And they're doing it because of you. Because you kept up the pressure. You're voting with your pocketbook 3 times a day. And I know you're all wondering, what are the best toppings? Now that I actually are having people listen to me and I can go to places and get the right stuff, what should I be ordering? So I challenged Renata, who you all love, to work with my med team to order the healthiest pizza. There she is with the delivery. Come on out, Renata. Where she got the healthiest fast food pizza order.
Delivery!
Oh, waltzing it out.
Yes.
She's showing it to us. First of all, were you intimidated by the challenge?
No, I get stuff done for you, okay?
She's intimidated by nothing and nobody. Let me tell you that.
So you got all these medical students running around. They eat pizza as they study for their exams and get through school. And they need to know this as well. So they actually did some homework with you. And what you guys find?
Yep.
The best toppings are?
Okay, the best toppings are... Dun, dun, dun. Okay, double cut. Thin crust, no meat, triple veggies, okay, and a lot of mushrooms for meatiness.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the best, healthiest pizza that you can get.
Let's talk about this for 1 second.
Yeah.
The double cut makes a difference because you're going to eat a slice. A big slice, if I cut it into quarters, you eat the whole quarter up, right?
So look at the size of that
Look,
slice.
that's double cut.
Half the size it would normally be.
Yeah. Is this chef approved, Rocco?
This is definitely chef approved and a health expert approved. If you're gonna go for pizza, get something like this.
Yes.
Renata, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice job, Rocco.
Thanks, Rocco, don't leave me
There
hanging.
as well. Next, did you ever wonder how the fittest people eat pizza and still stay slim? You ever think about that? I think about that all the time. So we are asking fitness trainers, and there's a controversial nutritionist who says pizza can be a health food. You'll see why as we go to my break. A very own pizza review with BarstoolSports.com that I just did. Check it out.
All right, Frankie, here we go. We are at Francesca's Pizzeria. Special guest, Dr. Oz. I've never seen you, Frankie, so rattled to the point that you told me your entire diet growing up was based on what he said to eat. Your mom would just say because Dr. Oz said I had to eat it.
I'm sure your mom never told you to have this. The crust is thin, it's crunchy, it holds a feeling to it. The cheese could be a little smoother in my mouth.
I don't even know what that means.
Just pretend.
All right, Dr. Oz says it, I believe it.
What could possess a 16-year-old high school cheerleader to hire a hitman to kill her father?
I felt like I had no way out.
Next Oz. That's coming up tomorrow.
It all started in southern Italy, where the roots of pizza stretch back centuries. Thin crusts with toppings like fresh cheese, red tomatoes, and garlic. So where did pizza go wrong? In the 1950s and 60s, pizza went mainstream when it was mass-produced by fast food chains. The focus? Low price and quantity. And what people don't know is a lot of that mass-produced pizza is loaded with synthetic flavors, preservatives, and colorings. Some new restaurants are returning to pizza's roots, and I came here to Brooklyn to visit one of my favorites, Roberta's. Anthony made me a pizza with taleggio cheese, chili, garlic, and more kale than you'd put on a salad.
Oh my God, awesome. That is incredible.
All right, so can pizza be a health food? We're tapping those in the know to find out how they stay physically hot while still eating hot pizza. First up, how fitness trainers eat their slice. There's nothing not to love about the supreme combo of dough, sauce, herbs, and cheese we call pizza. But can it be good for you?
Absolutely.
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 Hell yes.
We asked 5 personal trainers, all Italian, to tell us how they stay fit while eating this Italian export.
I mean, what kind of Italian would I be if I didn't like the pizza, right? But it has to be gluten-free.
A paleo pizza topped with heart-healthy, omega-3 rich seafood and pastured bacon? Hell yeah.
Personal trainer Logan says the healthiest way to eat pizza, right after a workout.
We need our carbs, our fats, and our proteins. The way we're gonna get that, boom, a pie. My go-to pie is pepperoni sausage and then half clam. Love it.
And finally, we met up with personal trainers Joe and Steve at New York Pizza Suprema to get a slice of their pizza advice.
You want to load that slice up with as many vegetables as possible so you leave feeling energized and full of fibrous vegetables.
Pizza can absolutely be a part of a healthy lifestyle. Use it as your cheat day, or as I call them, an earn day. When you work hard during the week in the gym, you've earned that pizza.
You gotta love an earn day. Well, nutritionist Chelsea Amer agrees with those fitness folks. She caused a stir recently when she posted a blog saying pizza, listen carefully, may be healthier than breakfast cereal. And she's here with us today to explain why she thinks pizza is a health food compared to a lot of things we think are good for us.
Yeah, so pizza actually can be a nutritionally balanced meal. And compared to a bowl of sugary breakfast cereal, which is usually low in protein and high in added sugar, the pizza will keep you full throughout the morning without that sugar crash.
Now, in fairness, you don't just go out there and get fast food pizza. You have something a little special. So how do you eat your pizza, Chelsea?
Yeah, when I'm not grabbing a New York slice, because that's delicious every once in a while, I do love some veggie-filled options. So a cauliflower pizza crust is a great alternative.
Cauliflower pizza crust?
Yeah, the crust is made with cauliflower, and you can be just as satisfied for that pizza craving while getting in some extra veggies.
Well, you
It's
can't.
a little messy. You typically need a fork and a knife to eat it.
All right, that's why there's a fork and a knife here.
Absolutely.
Let me taste it. Oh my goodness.
It's good. It satisfies that craving. You have extra veggies, which pack a lot more fiber into a slice of pizza. Plus, the tomato sauce contains antioxidants.
And what's this?
This is a higher protein quinoa pizza crust.
A quinoa pizza?
Quinoa pizza.
Can you guys imagine that? How do you make a quinoa pizza?
You're going to, it's made mostly with quinoa and some quinoa flour and then some egg in
this
it
one.
and spices.
Now this you can hold.
Absolutely.
That's a pizza.
Yeah.
Would you guys, who wants to have a quinoa pizza? Nobody? Oh, we have some. All right, here's the deal. I could eat this and give you my opinion, but I think we're better off having one final delivery for a real expert. Pasquale, come on in, Pasquale. He was backstage. There he is. have to, come on, Chelsea. Yeah, this is an Italian man. He knows pizza. And he was backstage tasting Chelsea's healthy pizza, and he's going to give you a very honest review. I'm going to apologize ahead of time just in case.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are you Italian background?
No.
Oh, this could be harsh. We'll find out. All right, what do you think, Pasquale?
Tutto bene.
Tutto bene. And would you like the taste in your mouth?
I got a taste.
Oh, you haven't tasted it?
No.
Oh, okay, you know what? I would taste this one because you can pick it up. Actually, no, this is the one you can pick up. That's one. Taste that one. Now, this is, now watch.
See this one. Yes. Now look, standing up.
Standing up.
Yeah, a lot of time the pizza, you go.
We don't want.
No.
Sturdy.
But this one, it's really good. With taste.
Let's taste it. This is our pie maker taste. What do you think?
I never was eat a pizza like this, but I want to say the truth. It's really good.
You like the quinoa pizza? Pasquale even likes it. Quinoa pizza, Pasquale.
Really good.
Let's dance our way out of here. We're going to put the complete pizza ordering guide on DrOz.com, and we'll put the recipes here for Pasquale and for all of you. Check it out. Make this quinoa pizza. It stands up straight. Up next, we're revealing the best cheese for your waistline. There are some that actually might help. Stick around. Debbie Reynolds and her daughter, Carrie Fisher. You lost your sister and your mother within 24 hours. How did you cope?
No one can teach you about these things.
Debbie's only son, what really happened in their final hours leading up to their deaths. All New Oz. That's coming up on Wednesday. All right, let's face it, cheese has never been considered the ultimate diet food. It sort of stretches you out. But today, we've got a solution for all you cheese livers out there, because I'm giving you the best cheese for your waistline. Now, we all know, you like that feeling? Just sort of get nice and thin and trim. We all know that cheese is not created equal, but we're gonna show you how you can still eat cheese while trying to get those healthy pounds, I get healthy in general, and then drop those last few pounds. So Chef Rocco Dispirito is here. He's gonna walk us through the surprising healthy cheeses you never knew existed. Before we get started, the biggest misperceptions about cheese and weight loss.
Sure, so we all know that cheese should be treated like a condiment. It's not necessarily the most healthy thing for you, but you can eat some cheese while on a diet, and you can lose weight.
You hear him?
Yeah.
Here, listen
You
carefully.
can eat cheese and lose weight at the same time.
All right.
I promise you that.
Now, well, Vananese is here.
Of course, we have to button that with a few rules. And so, hi, Vananese. How are you?
So Vananese is a certified cheese addict.
Yeah, you and me both. You and me both.
And you telling me
And I'm sure almost everyone in the audience.
everyone loves cheese, right? And you're trying to be on a diet, but at the same time, you got this desire to enjoy some cheese.
Lots of cheese.
What's been your pitfall? What's your poison?
I love Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan Reggiano,
Yes.
the king of cheese.
It actually is your favorite cheese, Parmigiano. How is it possible that...
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yeah, but it's the pitfall of Vananese and so many others. How can it be actually one of your hacks?
So here's the thing about cheese. You have to focus on cheese that are high in fat. Get rid of those like the cheddars, the bries, and focus on cheese that have a lot of protein in them. Parmigiano Reggiano is 38% protein. And here's the thing about Parmigiano Reggiano. It has to be aged at least 1 year. Stravecchio is aged 2 to 3 years. And it's got so much flavor for the calorie. If you look at the flavor per calorie index, this would be 100 out of 100. And let me show you how you can get more out of 1 ounce of cheese. So let's say this is an ounce of Parmigiano Reggiano. Normally you would grate it on a box grater, and you would get about, I don't know, a teaspoon, something like that. Right? You get about that much.
Right.
Now let me show you a similar size of cheese, but now we're going to use this microplane zester, which will just grate it thinner, so you'll have more surface area, and you'll be able to sprinkle it over more of the food that you're eating. So look at the difference already. I'm not even halfway through this.
It's like snowflakes.
It is, right?
Can that fit in my purse?
Is this?
Yes. This will
Look
fit
at
your
the
purse
difference
too.
there. Look at the difference there, and I still have half of this.
You seem happy. You like this trick?
Yes, yes.
Oh, she's in.
Yes,
All right, next up, farmer's cheese.
Take a bite. At least have some.
Who here likes farmer's cheese?
They're like, what? What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Yeah. There's like 3 people around. I never knew what it was either. Please explain
Yes,
what farmer. If they knew this, they'd eat it every day.
Farmer's cheese is the kind of cheese a farmer would make on their farm. It's very easy to make. Who's ever had paneer cheese in an Indian restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah, that's farmer's cheese.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. So once again, it's sort of condensed cottage cheese.
Basically, cottage cheese
really
that's
good.
had all the liquid drained away from it.
Have you ever heard of this before?
I've never heard of it. This
I mean-
sort of reminds me of like goat cheese. Like,
Yes, it has that taste to it.
You know, like a goat cheese, like.
It's
cream
1/3 the fat of cream cheese. 1/3.
1/3 the fat of cream cheese, much lower than sour cream, gram and half of protein. You can add a lot of flavorings to it. If you want to add some spice to it, it'd be great. Some olives, other healthy things that would work well with it.
This may be the hero
Yes,
of the
this is.
show.
This is a good one. You can roll it into balls.
Oh, look at this. You can throw it at people.
Roll it in walnuts.
It probably tastes good.
Keep eating here. We got one more to show you.
Sure.
All right. So this is the last of the three we're going to show you. This is maybe the best for your waistline as well. It's called yogurt cheese.
This is great stuff.
Great on
Yogurt.
salads.
Everyone loves Greek yogurt. I personally know an addict of Greek yogurt, Dr. Oz himself. Greek yogurt is very good for you because it's concentrated protein. All the water is drained away. That's what makes it Greek yogurt versus American-style yogurt, which has still a lot of water in it and modified food starches and thickeners and sweeteners. Greek yogurt has none of that. So now if you drain away more water, what you're left with is just protein solids. And you can roll those into balls, deep fry them,
Oh, my
roll them
goodness.
in nuts. It's fantastic stuff.
Folks, are you hearing all this stuff? This
Yogurt
is
cheese
fantastic.
balls.
Yogurt cheese balls
Yeah.
and farmer's milk, which turns out to be.
Fresh cheese.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just
fresh
love it.
cheese.
All right, don't forget to pick up a copy of Rocco's new book, Rocco's Healthy and Delicious.
Yeah, that's right,
And
it's out.
Yeah, but what about the audience? They've been sitting here
I
watching
know,
us talk about cheese.
They deserve something.
1 page each?
Yeah, I don't know if I only brought one, two.
You're all going home with a
250
copy.
copies I brought.
250 of his copies going to the audience right now. Pick it up at home, share it with a friend. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Doc.
What could possess a 16-year-old high school cheerleader to hire a hitman to kill her father?
I felt like I had no way out.
Next, Oz. That's coming up tomorrow. Today, the 10-day belly slim down. It's a rapid plan that will flatten and de-bloat your midsection right here. Deprivation not included. There are new delicious and filling foods that are called slim-gestion foods that will help you trim and tighten. For example, Gail went from this to this in 10 days, just 10 days, using this new plan. Joining us is the brains behind the plan, naturopathic physician and weight loss specialist, Dr. Kellyann Petrucci, who has spent over 20 years showing people how to do the impossible. Take off stubborn belly fat.
Yes.
Why do so many women struggle with this issue?
So if you have belly fat, you are likely being bullied by your gut. And here's why. Two things happen. Inflammation and hormones, and they go crazy. And when that happens, you crave more food, and it's not like a normal craving. It's that unstoppable craving that makes you want food all the time. Same thing with bloating. Funny enough, these have to do with the health of your gut. But here's the good news. If you get on the right plan, the opposite can happen. You've got these anti-inflammatory happy hormones, as they call them.
Right.
So there's hope.
So since the hope is out there, is it hope for everybody? And who can expect to have the results I just showed for Gail
Yeah.
in 10 days?
So anyone with that dreaded muffin top, or maybe that little cupcake bulge, or everything in between. And here's what I love about this program. For people entering menopause or people who are in menopause, that's the real struggle. We're even getting results with that. But of course, I can't just say it, we have to test it out. We did that, and what we found were people were losing up to 13 pounds and 5 inches around the waist, and that's no joke.
Yeah.
So it really works well, and we have 2 participants that we did this study on that we can tell you about today. And the first one is Elaine. Elaine lost 12 pounds, and then we also had B, who lost 13 pounds.
Good for
Really
her.
great. And by the way, B is in menopause. So this really works for even people with that stubborn belly fat.
I'm glad you went to the extra step
Yeah.
and got people to actually try it. So let's go through the plan specifically. The first thing is you got to eliminate what you call the 10 belly bloater foods, which we've listed up here.
Yes, and so these are important, and it may seem not to make sense at first, but it will as we explain them. Beans, alcohol, dairy, gluten, high salt foods, artificial sweeteners, soft drinks, sugar, and even some of those high sugar fruits.
All right, so now you're getting rid of these foods. So the next 10 days, we're going to show you the foods to eat. But there's a secret you have that's really important.
Secret weapon.
You have a 7-hour window you're giving us to eat. 7 hours. It's your number one biggest secret.
It is. See, here's what science is telling us. This is all science. That when we condense our food into a certain period of time, we really heighten that fat burning.
All right, so for those 7 hours, here's what you're going to eat. For breakfast, you can do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Bone broth.
Bone broth.
You've been talking about bone broth in different ways, but this is actually a foundation of the mornings in your plan.
It is, and here's why. Because one of the things that I found out is that when your body gets what it needs, it's not always looking for something else. And bone broth is a way for you to get virtually no carbs, low calorie, lots of nutrition, and it's so easy and it's inexpensive to make. And that's why I love it so much. It's like a meal in a mug.
So for the folks out there who are objecting vehemently now because they want a breakfast type food, you have something else. You have coffee bone broth.
I do. So here's a little great trick for beef bone broth. Add a little espresso powder in there for a little extra kick. People love this. It's absolutely delicious. One of my favorite things in the morning.
Do people really love this?
They do. All these thousands and they do.
Let's find out
all
if they love it.
All these thousands of people wouldn't be on it if they didn't.
All right, so you guys have been trying your coffee bone broth. I want some honest thoughts here.
I think it's delicious. It's great for in the morning.
And what do you like the most about it?
It does have a beef undertone, so I do taste that, and the caffeine as well.
So a hint of beef, but I can't even taste the caffeine. You get it?
I taste it at the end.
What do you?
I like that it's warm and comforting.
You like different things. It's fantastic. Happy customers, you all happy?
Yes.
I get they're in. They like it. Now, for lunch and for dinner, you have slim-gestion foods. These are foods that you can get away with and won't make you feel hungry the rest of the day. So walk us through what you have for lunch.
Okay, so for lunch, one of my favorite things with these slim-gestion foods is smoothies and shakes are wonderful. This one is great. It's a matcha powder smoothie. It's great. And you can see here, you put a little bit of vegetables in there. You put some coconut milk in there, some ice. And if you want a little sweetener, some stevia, a monk fruit, and of course the maca powder. It's really great. And so it keeps you really full for a long period of time. And all of these foods, the slim-gestion, what that means, it's reducing inflammation in your body.
Which one would you pick? The bone broth or the, what would you call this?
This is the coconut matcha.
Coconut matcha.
Coconut matcha.
Look at the smile on her face. There's a happy customer. I think they're both fantastic.
Yeah, and
I'm so
they
impressed.
actually keep you full.
And this is your dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have bone broth if you want to snack.
You can have, so if you want to snack anytime, it's always on your plate. It's always go for bone broth. And you can even put some vegetables in bone broth and make it a soup.
And then this is dinner, which is typical.
Oh, yes. So here's the whole point. We have chicken, we have tomato basil stacks, we've got a little oil drizzled on here. Here's what you want to get. Your meals, your slim-gestion meals, have to have a really nice protein, a vegetable, and a healthy fat that all helps us burn fat. And belly fat, the tough stuff.
We're going to put Kellyanne's whole plan online for you up next. She's going to reveal the new belly-blasting food finds you need to know about starting today. Stick around. I like it. Debbie Reynolds and her daughter, Carrie Fisher. You lost your sister and your mother within 24 hours. How did you cope? Debbie's only son, and what really happened in their final hours leading up to their deaths. That's coming up on Wednesday. I'm back with weight loss expert Kellyann Petrucci, who's revealing her new powerful plan that can help you slim down that stubborn belly in just 10 days. Now we're revealing the new belly-blasting foods you need to know about. The first new belly-blasting food is egg white powder. So tell us about this and why do you like it so much?
I love this. All it is egg whites that are dehydrated. You get all the good stuff in there. This is a great form of protein. It's low in saturated fats. And you know what? This is great at blasting belly fat.
What I like the most about it is you can mix it with things, including smoothies.
Our favorite.
Right, so we have Saj and Crystal here. Come on over. And they have also been on the plan.
Hi there.
Thank you, Saj.
There you go.
You mixed up. Crystal.
I'm sorry.
I purposely mixed up the drinks in her hands and it worked. All right, so we both have samples of your drinks. I'd like to hear your stories as we taste these.
Yeah.
And he understands. So, Saj, what's your plan been like?
I had the avocado, and it was really good. I mixed it with a little bit of spinach. I had to throw a little bit of strawberries in there for the taste, but I thought it was going to be a little nasty, but it wasn't really that
Was it nasty?
Well, that's good.
Nasty's not a good thing for a smoothie. Crystal, what did you make and how did it help you?
Sure. I Mine is pretty simple or similar. It's spinach, almond milk. My healthy fat was almond butter. And I also used strawberries too, or a bit of berries. It was just enough to keep me full throughout the day and enough energy, so.
So the plans worked for you.
Yes.
This has got a little bit of an earthier taste, Chris, which I like a lot. I don't know what you
Same
think
as
of
well,
it.
yeah.
And this is really creamy and smooth. So depending on your taste and your palate, you go for it. But if you guys are fans of egg whites, here, take it home with you. It's a little something from the show. God bless you. Congratulations.
Travel well.
The next new belly blasting food is creamed coconut. Now, you've all heard about coconut oil, right? We all talked about that. And there's coconut milk, which is from the inside. But what the heck is creamed coconut, and why have I never talked about it on the show before?
I'm so glad we're doing it now because this is so smooth and creamy and sweet. It's delicious. It's actually made from the meat of the coconut. You can add it to soups and curries and really anything, even salads you can add it to because you can grate this like you would a cheese.
I love ideas I like new ideas. And the final belly blasting food is avocado mayo. Now, you all have been demonizing mayo for a long time, but mayo is back, especially this kind of mayo.
Yeah, well, we were right to demonize mayo because they were made with a lot of those poor quality fats that we don't like, a lot of preservatives and things like that. But when you can make a mayonnaise with avocado or avocado oil, it becomes a superfood. I mean, and guess what? It's great for blasting belly fat.
So again, you have avocado oil, egg, lemon.
Some lemon, you've
salt.
got some salt, and you've got some mustard. That's
Mustard.
mustard powder, and then this is Dijon mustard.
All right, let's do it.
Yep,
Let's see if it
so
works.
all you do.
I'm gonna step behind you because I don't want to get dirty.
As you should. Okay, so some eggs,
I'll eat the profits.
Yeah, and some salt, and then we've got some of that dried mustard.
Oh my
And then, it's spectacular. And then we have some of that Dijon mustard. We're gonna add that in.
It's very exotic tasting.
It is. And then we've got a little bit of lemon juice. Now here's the whole key in this. And this is where it can go sideways if you don't get this right. You have to add the oil in very slowly. Watch out, ready? So then you wanna just drizzle it in super slow. And it will make...
You see it getting thicker.
Yeah, it will make you a mayonnaise that will just blow your hair back. Really delicious. There you go.
Nicely done. I can tell you, these little babies here, they are to die for. And
They
just
really
look at
are.
the thickness and the creaminess of this.
I mean, look at that. It looks like any store-bought mayonnaise, but it's a superfood.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
good
you
ideas.
so
As
much.
always, beautifully delivered. For
Thank
the
you.
entire 10-day plan and more of these belly fat blasting recipes, pick up Kellyanne's new book, The 10-Day Belly Slim Down. We'll be right back. Debbie Reynolds and her daughter, Carrie Fisher. You lost your sister and your mother within 24 hours. How did you cope? Debbie's only son, and what really happened in their final hours leading up to their deaths. That's coming up on Wednesday. Earlier this season, along with my trusted sponsorship partner, USANA Health Sciences, we launched a contest to discover you and your big health idea. Now, the entries have poured in, and we've been blown away by how many innovators there are out there. Take a look. We scoured the country on a quest for the biggest new health idea. I called on the nation's best and brightest inventors who saw something missing from the market and decided to take matters into their own hands.
I am the CEO, founder, and mommypreneur of Dare You Go.
Baby Brain Organics.
Nosh, a non-dairy vegan pudding company.
I pored over the entries, keeping in mind the parameters of our competition. To win the title of our big health idea, the invention has to be unique.
Morning recovery is a solution for your next morning after a night out of drinking.
Affordable.
It'll take your razor, it'll make it last 3 to 5 times longer. So this is gonna save you money.
And above all, provide users with a healthy perk that improves their lives.
To alter unhealthy foods and make them healthier.
We got hundreds of submissions and hundreds of revolutionary products. Let's see which of them has what it takes to be our big health idea. If you're just tuning in, here's a recap of what we were looking for from our quest for the Big Health Idea Contest. We want passionate innovators wanting to spread the word about their idea. And we wanted original ideas that are relevant and useful to the health and wellness of the Dr. Oz communities. Let's bring back the judges. From USANA Health Sciences, Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Robert Sennett, and the star, of Shark Tank and my good friend Barbara Corcoran. Thank you for being here. So let's start with you. What makes an innovator for you? Why is it so important to you, Sana?
Oh, we're constantly looking for new health innovations. We're passionate about wellness, and that's really what we do best. Is we go through the entire world looking for things that will make people healthier and give them a longer lifespan.
Barbara, you're big about ideas.
Yes, of course.
What are you hoping to see today?
Well, I'm hoping to see a clever idea and one that speaks to my soul. Like, yeah, I'd buy that. That's a great test. Would I buy it? And so I'm hoping to see that winning idea.
All right, so y'all want to meet the finalists? You excited?
Very excited.
All right, here they are. Joining us, Nazia with her gourmet ghee butter. We have Sua with her brew broth, and we have Bernadette with her bee bounder trampoline. You each have 90 seconds to show us why you have the big health idea. Not a lot of time, but that's part of how you're going to be judged. Nazia, take it away.
A lot of people have not heard about ghee butter. The people that have tried ghee butter that's in the market, unfortunately, have not experienced the real benefits that this ancient superfood has to offer. I started making some ghee butter. It was an instant success. Starting my business, I really wanted to set myself apart from the rest. 3 things that we do very differently. We are getting a butter from France. That butter has the right fat content that ghee needs. Also, it is grass-fed and 100% natural. Number 2, we are using rich superfoods in every single jar. We are not masking our flavors with essences and aromas. And number 3, and no other company does this, my company does this. Ghee butter, we age it. We age it so you maximize and get those benefits in each and every single bite.
You guys tasting these?
I had a bite. A little different.
Thank you.
They're flavored.
Yeah, that's the black truffle flavor that you're trying today.
Oh, that's what the flavor is, truffles.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was ghee by itself.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go down the line, then we'll come back with some questions. Sua, take it away. You got 90 seconds.
So, hi everybody. I've been drinking bone broth my entire life. It is part of my Korean heritage and my culture, but I didn't really understand bone broth as medicine until my father was diagnosed with colon cancer a few years ago. I remember my mother bringing bone broth to me in the hospital after the birth of each of my 2 sons, and likewise for my dad, we would make bone broth and deliver it to him in the hospital as part of his recovery. Along the way, I met a lot of other people who were sick with cancer, with autoimmune conditions like Crohn's colitis, and there just wasn't good quality or good tasting bone broth available. So I created Brew Broth, a line of 100% organic, fresh bone broths. We use only organic pasture chicken, organic grass-fed beef that we slow simmer over 24 hours. We take all of that nutrient density and all of that goodness, and we combine that with cold-pressed vegetable and root juices like turmeric, ginger, fresh pressed greens, so you get the benefit of both worlds. Now, people are saying bone broth is a trend. If it's a trend, it is the longest running trend in history. Been around forever. Everyone's grandmother has made bone broth. But what happens is when you take an ancient remedy, you incorporate that into the modern diet, there's this kind of 3-year yuck factor. Year 1, that kind of seems gross, I'm not gonna try it. Year 2, okay, I heard it's good for me, maybe I'll try it. Year 3, okay, it tastes good now and I like the way it feels. I'm hoping that everybody starts to experience Brew Broth. We're a small company based in California. We sell in stores in California, nationally on my website. And you all can experience a healing cup of Brew Broth.
So thank you. How's your father doing?
He's in remission. Thank you for asking.
Good for us. Bernadette, bring us home.
Okay, well, I'm a former dancer turned fitness pro, and we've all had defining moments in our life, and I'd like to share a couple with you right now. The first is when I was a little girl and I overheard my ballet teacher call me fat. This left me feeling really sad and hating my body. I used starvation diets and punishing exercise routines just to achieve and probably maintain that perfect body. This went on for many years until menopause. Menopause, I gained 25 pounds and a belly, and none of that dysfunction anymore worked. I'm sure you can relate to that. So that led to another defining moment though. I was tired of feeling bad and feeling bad about myself. I just wanted to feel good. And I started to remember what it felt like to be a dancer. What did I love? I loved that fluid, beautiful movement, and that inspired me to create the Bee Bounder. The Bee Bounder has a double padded ballet bar, so you can hold on to for cardio, or if you want to do ballet, you can do that too. We have toning bands that you can use to sculpt your arms, your legs, your waist, and also The B-Bounder has springs, it has straps, not springs, so you can use it for low cardio, low impact workout. Then it has a big base, so you can do lunges safely and effectively. You can do kicks. Also, you can get down on the base to do Pilates. So while you're tightening and toning your tummy, you're also supporting your lower back.
Can I try this?
Absolutely, of course.
Yeah.
You're hired.
The clear here. So, these are fantastic ideas. I am so proud of you and for the production team for finding these fantastic concepts. I mean, all of them to me are worthy, but let's make the difficult decisions here. Barbara, questions for the contestants.
I have a question for you. Is that safe? Have you done safety testing?
Yes, 2 years of safety testing, and it folds completely in half so you can store it, because some people feel like it might be a little bit large, but you can't have it both ways. So it does store completely, fold completely.
I don't think you made it clear. What do you sell it for? One more, I'm sorry.
That's okay, $1.99.
$1.99?
Yes.
This is a tough decision. So the judges and I are going to deliberate. When we come back, we're going to announce the winner of the big competition. Stick around. All right. All right, all of the judges are back from USANA Health Sciences Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Robert Sennett, and the star of Shark Tank, Barbara Corcoran. And we're about to announce the winner in the quest for the next big health idea. Exciting. We have made a decision.
Scary.
It was tough.
Make them all winners.
Well, I could strike, but in my eyes, you all are winners, and we all know that. It's people who have passion is contagious. I want to bring innovation and efficiency and add value to communities. Those are what winners are. We got a bunch of them here. In fact, all the people who competed in this event are part of that group. Now, you can ask any of the judges, and they'll tell you that launching a new idea or a business can be stressful, which is why it's important to maintain your health. That's how you get geared up to do great things. So thanks to my trusted sponsorship partner, USANA Health Sciences, the winner is going home with 2 things. They're going home with this check. $2,500 prize to use towards growing their idea. Plus, USANA is giving everyone a prize pack. It's worth $2,500 that includes USANA's innovative technology. All right, so you all ready for the winner? Yes. Again, I love you all, but Suha, you have won.
Oh, thank you.
The big contestant, Suha.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
So, come for 1 second.
Thank you.
Let me ask you. So how does that feel to have championed after 2 very worthy opponents?
Oh, well, definitely very, very worthy. Thank you all so much. Thank you to the judges and you, Dr. Oz. I'm so happy. You know, bone broth is definitely something that comes from my heart, and hope you all taste it. Thank you.
So what are you going to do with the prize? How's this going to advance your expectations?
Well, I have a lot of bills to pay, a lot of debts from the startup itself, so it'll definitely help to pay for some of that. Which
Congratulations, Suha. And listen, audience, you guys are all winners too, because thanks to my partner, USANA Health Sciences, you're all going home with USANA's Cell-Essential supplement. And everybody at home, go to DrOz.com to enter for a chance to win one of 500 bottles of Essentials. Remember, happy and healthy starts at home.